boy Vendetta, Vincenzo Gianni, however you want to say it. Christ, I got so many names I don't even know what day it is. This is just an update, another update. It's May 14th. Screaming out happy birthday to Melissa Bisanov. I see you. You know, I hope your day goes well. I hope you have a great time. Her boyfriend Seth, I see you too. Good man right there. From what I hear a lot of good things about him, which is awesome. It's great. I'm glad she's happy. She's a wonderful woman. I'm glad to have her in my life as a friend. Update of my travels. I'm on my way back from Pennsylvania, staying at my boy TJ's house. That's what I usually do. I drive from Virginia. Well, I drive from New York to Pennsylvania, about 3.5 hours. And then I stay there overnight. I don't get much sleep because we usually chit-chat and whatnot. And then I get back on the road early and hit my appointment. And then I stay down there for a while in Virginia, in Manassas, another 4 hours away. And then I come back, stay at his house, same thing over and over. Anyway, I'm almost out of Pennsylvania now and almost home. Within a couple of hours, I'll be back in New York, upstate New York, Whitesboro anyway. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. The baby's doing good. The heartbeat was great, like I said before in my last video on the 10th. I wanna say I went through some upsetting times down here in Virginia, or down there in Virginia, with the mother to my child. She's a good woman. She is. I mean, I still have my views about it, and I'm not here to bash anyone. I know that there's a lot of growth that needs to be done, and I would have to say, just so I'm not biased, I would have to say on both of our behalves, there's a lot of growth that needs to be done. I feel I'll do it a lot quicker, but I have faith that she'll do it, and I see a part of her standing off for me quite a bit. I know she resents me, like I said. I can't do anything about it. It's how she perceives and how she comprehends what comes out of my mouth. I'm not a malicious dude. I don't have to say it anymore. I'm sick of saying it. I'm sick of explaining myself. But I focus on making her comfortable and trying to keep her out of pain and trying to rub her belly and everything that I dream about while I'm back that I talk to y'all about. And I found myself staying a few extra days because it was extremely, extremely difficult. When I say this, I mean it sincerely. Extremely difficult to pry myself away from my unborn child. It's just, it's an amazing feeling to be a dad. It's, or going to be a dad. It's just, it tears me up to say it, but I'm going to start trying to bottle up some of these emotions. You know, I'm constantly crying a lot. I think the depression I'm going through or coming out of or whatever it may be is holding a good part of why my emotions are high, and because things aren't going exactly how I would wish they'd go. Maybe not want them to go, but I'd wish them to go a little better, a little smoother. I'd like things to be great between me and the mother to my child. I keep with as much respect as I possibly can at all times. And I mean, I care for her. I love her. It's, you know, it's as simple as that. I mean, I can tell everybody, I could lie to everybody and say I don't love her, but I do. You know, and I love her even more now that she's carrying my child. I mean, that's like I said, that's a big thing to do. You know, that's a big thing to take on. And as I watch her body ache and her in pain, and yeah, she gets moody and things like that, but that's all right. You know, I understand that. I try to communicate with her the best I can. I try to express my feelings. I want to get the feelings of how I feel towards us as being parents and just how I feel about our communication and misconceptions in the past. I'd like to get those cleared out. I just want it to be a happier day. I don't want it to be a lesser day. But I did find out that I'm going to have to start leaving. I can't do it all. It's hard for me to say that because I've always been Superman in a lot of people's lives, but I can't do it. I can't. I'm going to have to start understanding why people come to me and telling me I'm a disciple or I'm a follower of Jesus or God all the time out of nowhere. They just tell me that my heart is built for that. Well, I think it's going to be time that I start doing a little more praying. And wow, it shakes me up just to say it because it just does. You know, it's difficult to say that because I'm not usually a religious guy. You know, I believe in it, sort of, but I don't. I didn't go through any knowledge of it or any classes. But I'm going to start listening to my friend Teresa, and I think I'm going to start praying a little bit more for the best and leaving it in his hands. I don't know what else to do. You know, I can't do it all. I can't change people, and I know that. And I honestly don't really want to change anybody. I just want to see the best for them. And I tear up. Jesus. Man, I am a sap. Boy, don't get it twisted. I'm no pussy. I'm a good dude, and I'm caring, and I care so deep about people, especially people that are in my life that are an extension of me. And y'all know who you are. I ain't gotta say shit no more. You know, I've explained and explained. If you're new in my life, then get to know me. I'm not wasting time on that. But you know, I love so deep, and I love so much, and I just wish a lot of other dads would take the opportunity to see what they're fucking missing out on. And some of you ladies out there are keeping their kids from their dads. Let me tell you, I spoke to a personal friend of mine while I was down here, and I never really agreed with his views. But recently I've been really trying to dig a little deeper and have him have a little more insight on what I'm going through, and he offers his advice and what he's been through, knowing that he's had 4 kids and he's young. You know, he's 3 years younger, or 4 years, actually he's younger than that. He's probably like, yeah, he's about 4 years younger than me, I think. I really hands down, I respect Marcus Mann. I really respect you, man. And when you watch this video, I hope you understand that I do. I respect you. You my Brody. You know what I mean? Like, we've been brothers and friends for fucking 12 years now. You know, we've had our ups and downs and fights and stuff like that, but I believe where you're coming from, and I'm not trying to be naive in some of the situations I'm put in. I'm just trying to do the best with what I got, and you can hear it when it comes in my new raps, like the stuff that I spit. It's just deep. The shit I'm coming with is deep. You know, fuck what Drake said. Drake said that we all soap opera niggas. Well, you know what? He can go fuck himself. You know, because what's hip-hop if there's no emotion in it? He acting like he ain't never been down, or he ain't ever had a bad fucking day where he spoke about it in his raps. Fuck all that. I got time for all that bullshitting. Tell me you're real, but then you're not real. That don't make no sense. Well, if you ain't got no emotions, that doesn't necessarily make you not real, but it don't make you intact with who you are, I don't think. But that's my opinion. Anyway, baby's doing great. Heartbeat's great. The mother of my child's been eating pretty decently, which is cool. You know, I've been doing my research, and that the diet's really important, and I've stressed that to her. I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, I would spit some of the freestyles I got. I started writing a song for my unborn child. It's pretty deep. You know, I fell in love with my child because I know that at the end of the day, if me and the mother to my child, if her and I aren't able to work it out, or in the future aren't able to work it out, at least I know that my child will be the one person or one item in this lifetime that will unconditionally love me for who I am. Doesn't matter if I have 3 piercings in my lip. I took my nose ring out, by the way. A spiked mohawk, whether I got gauges in my ears that people hate. It doesn't matter whether I shave, whether my ass smells. It don't matter. My child's gonna love me unconditionally as its father. That means the world to me. You know, that means that's what I've been looking for my whole life. I didn't want to go looking for it. It's just like my heart has been on seek mode to find someone other than that. And now that I know the baby's coming, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm purely focused on that. I'm not focused on anything else. I'm not focused on sex. I'm not focused on my music, what I should be. I'm not focused on my modeling. I'm focused on getting to these appointments, making a little bit of money for gas, and trying to find a job, and trying to get ready to move and all that, because my child is going to love me 150,000% unconditionally, like no other human being can ever do. And I'm going to be the proudest father to ever walk the fucking planet. Mark my words. Vendetta, VG. It's raw, it's real, it's unfiltered. Vincenzo Gianni.